Our CrowHows don't carry a sell-by date because they're farm fresh. This week is no different. Andy has just planted his peas, and peas means pigeons. Lots of pigeons.
There's a few peas that are on the headland. These ones are starting to chit. They've only been in a week and they've already started chitting. But usually modern drills, they tend to put the peas in, or put anything in so well. The only place you usually get them is just on the headlands and where the drill lifts out. And this is quite a big field. I've had the banger on the rope, keeping the pigeons off the rope, and it's kept the pigeons off this end of the field. They've tended to move into this end now the banger's off, so it's worked quite well for me. I should have a good go at them today.
Andy is like a kid at Christmas, and when we show up, he's already dressed the tree and is now putting out the landing strip.
Yeah, the plan is, I've got some lofters up the top of the tree there. The wind's not ideal today. It's more of a westerly. You really want a southwesterly from it, so they're coming behind. But what the pigeons usually do, one of their flight lines, they come across from the woods over there, and there's a wood down there. They tend to come across, hopefully they'll come up this hedgerow through this gap in the trees here and cut across from the farm buildings, come back across. And this is a natural flight line through here anyway, so that's the plan. We'll get a nice hide here and get a nice spread out here. The weather's not going to be ideal. They talk about rain coming in about 5 o'clock, so hopefully we get a nice bit of shooting in before then. There was a nice number of pigeons here yesterday, and there was quite a few here this morning when me and Dom, because Dom's here today, when me and Dom turned up to put these few lofters up in the tree. So, but now it's just a case of getting set up a bit quick and getting in hard and getting going, really.
The prepared field makes it quite easy for a change to see his decoy pattern with the remote-controlled flapper at the fringes.
Yeah, I've got the FF5 here. This is on remote, the other one's on a timer, so that'll go on and off as it wants. And if it starts to scare him away or starts to make him veer away, I'll just rely on the one. But we'll see how it goes.
Crow is testing a new control unit instead of the fob he had around his neck last time.
So like I say, the wind ain't quite right, so they're going to come up this side, and the wind's quite strong. So I want to get them in as close as I can, so I've got a better chance of getting 2 shots. You have your decoys out too far on a day like this, you get 1 shot, and by the time you go for the second shot, we've probably got 20-mile-an-hour winds, and they just turn and they'll be gone. So I want to try and get them in close. We've got a bit of a hole in the middle, and hopefully they're going to make for that hole.
As the field is so sparse, he's jack-piked the batteries.
You just stick it out, you haven't got to worry about putting a clump of branches and cover over it. So.
As you might have noticed, this season of CrowHow is being supported by some old and new faces: Game Ball, Jack Pike, UKShootWarehouse and Browning. For the first outing, Crow has borrowed the best-selling Maxus from Dom to get a feel for it. The hide is a thing of beauty, and David suggests a stand at the Chelsea Flower Show in 2015. It is vast and stuffed with cameras and grumpy people. Dom has had no sleep. David doesn't like Mondays, and Crow is under pressure to make his suggested bag of 200. It's not easy changing guns, especially with a different Game Ball shell inside it. And he's having a go with the Pigeon Extreme, if it's good enough for George and all that.
Bloody good cartridge. They are expensive, but well, look, you don't go pigeon shooting to make money. You're out there to do a job. So, but Game Ball have been kind enough to donate me some, so I thought I'd make the most of it. So no, they're going really well. Pigeons, they're going better than what the pigeons are coming in at the moment. Which is quite handy because I've been shooting some long range stuff. They got diamond shot, they got different wad in them, and George Decoy shoots them. Better all I know.
After a couple of hours, Crow uses some of the new toys. As he's getting on a bit, they've given him a new lightweight whirly, which means it needs less puff. So an accompanying lightweight power pack is all it needs. They're not exactly pocket-sized, but pigeon shooters do seem to like shifting kit around the countryside, so every little helps.
I've been sent a new lightweight whirly from UKShootWarehouse. I've just given that a go. It is lightweight as well. I'm going to give that a go, see if that pulls them in a bit better, or so they get a bit more committed. I'm going to thin the pattern out a little bit. We're starting to get a few out here now, so I'm going to thin that out a bit. and see what happens.
Andy is finding the shells are a lot tighter and is shooting some birds that are out there. Plus, the gun is a lot lighter.
That's some nice shooting, which is good. Trying out a new Browning today, so guys hard trying out a new gun, new cartridge. No, I've shot alright. I've been happy with the way I've shot. Had a few bad spells, but
it's a lot lighter than the normal gun, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. It's taken a bit of getting used to tell the truth. Hell of a lot lighter. Yeah, hell of a lot lighter. But no one bites the dust. Not that, mate.
Obviously with autos you can get adjusting shims
Shims,
to make
yeah,
sure that it
that's right.
fits you, so you can
Yeah.
at least make sure that it's tailor fit to your requirements.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I ain't doing too bad. I had three shots while you've been videoing me, so I ain't doing too bad.
Crowman finds his form and starts chipping away at the woodies. With a strong wind from the wrong direction, Crow has to graft for his bag. The final tally, 220. Not bad for the new kit on the block.